This is Robert Smith. We're in County Clare, Ireland, and just the Falls Inn is right over here, and you can probably figure out why they call it the Falls Inn. And very beautiful waterfalls, natural. And so what I'd like to talk about is emotional turmoil. You know, oftentimes people get triggered into emotional turmoil. Somebody may attack them, or certain circumstances or situations isn't fitting what they think it should be, and they may automatically go into the emotional turmoil. And a lot of it has to do with our inner rules, our inner restrictions, our inner programming that we've experienced in our past. And it happens to be a consistent program with a lot of people. Even though the falls are very beautiful, but the falls are very dangerous if you were to fall into them, because you can see there's a lot of rocks. And of course, a lot of rocks represents a lot of hard times that we've experienced in our life, and we hadn't made peace with it. And the nice thing about with the emotional turmoil and using the tapping process gives you control. Gives you control over how you feel, how you represent things, and also how you respond to others. And that truly is the key, is how you change your response. Response to a certain situation, response to certain behaviors in other people, and just natural responses to the world. Because when we start to operate from personal power, that means my value truly comes from me, and it doesn't come from my situation that I'm in. It doesn't come from my relationships I'm currently in. And of course, handling difficult relationships will, one of two things. It's going to either drive you crazy, and you'll beat yourself up, or you'll try to eat your way out of it, or drink your way out of it, or however, or escape your way out of it. Or you can figure out how to solve your problem. Now, of course, your problems is one, that you're in the situation. Two, that you're responding to them and taking it personal, and then you're also taking it to bed with you. When I say take it to bed with you, that means you take it to rehearse. You play it back over and over again, and then you don't really let it go. Now, the interesting thing about the tapping process is you start tapping on these emotions and the experiences you have with others. It creates a wisdom within you. Basically, it means you figure out how to operate with it, or you figure out how to operate without it. That means you're going to make good decisions to live your life in a different way. A lot of people say, you know, Robert, ever since I started tapping, I find my friends no longer friendly. I find myself with my friends not feeling comfortable with them. And the reason is because if your friends are always fault-finding, grumping, griping, or whatever it is that they do, and you're healing that part of yourself, it just doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel peaceful. It doesn't feel right. And so what will happen is, as you start healing yourself, releasing the emotional turmoil, releasing the hard places, it'll open up into a free-flowing river. That means everything is going to go a lot easier, because one, you start to attract healthier people into your life. Because see, you know, the law of attraction basically is what you hold in mind, you attract. It's not what you're trying to put in, it's what you already hold. So as you're healing what you hold within you, the traumas, the hurts, the fears, the problems, then what happens is it opens up to a peaceful, more loving relationship. Now, that doesn't mean that as you're working on this stuff, it's all going to poof, go away in one session. It's going to be a continual process, and you'll be tapping on relationships, and they will improve, and you will find really true relationships that are based on solid foundation, which are, you know, I honor you, I love you, I appreciate who you are, and the commonality is that. True appreciation, not fault finding, not beating other people up, not complaining, just enjoying what life really is all about. So That's our goal. Keep healing, keep working, and you'll continue to do this until the very last breath. And that's when you really ascend to the best relationship at all, and that is being at total peace with the world, with God, with yourself, and everything. And I believe that this process of life is a process of transformation, process of continual changes. The deal is, are you going to change for the better or change for the worse? Now, staying in the turmoil, rehearsing the turmoil, re-experiencing the turmoil, what will happen is that it will increase changes. You'll just fall apart internally. You'll have a lot of health issues, weight issues, drugs, cigarettes, alcohol issues, and it'll all catch up. The other way is just to make peace. Let it go, don't take it personal, and keep healing. That's what we want to do. Continuously healing ourselves, and then after all the falls and the turmoil and the trauma and the hard places, it's smooth sailing down the river. And we want to enjoy the river of life, and the river of life is truly about being at peace, enjoying the beauty everywhere. Now you have to realize this is beautiful too. The trauma, the drama, the pain, and the hurts from your past, there's real beauty in it if you make peace with it. And as you make peace with it, then all of a sudden you truly get to experience life. Because I always say, if your worst experience in your life becomes your greatest, that's how you know you've healed. Keep working on you, keep healing you, keep letting go of whatever it is that bothers you, and your life will begin to truly transform. And I know it's tough at first. Believe me, I've been there, and occasionally a relationship will enter into my life or enter into my world or a new experience, and it will stir the bees up. Now the key with these bees buzzing around, remember, those are your bees. These are your problems, and as you change you, your world changes with you because you see with a new set of eyes. So I hope that helped you understand things. And this is Robert Smith, County Clare, Ireland. Keep on tapping on you and learn to appreciate every experience, welcome it, release the pain of it, transform how you represent it, and continue on. I hope you enjoy the video, and guys, if you ever need any help, you can always go to my website. There are a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. If you need personal sessions, I do have a lot of people who are trained by me, and you can call my number or check the practitioners that are on my list, and you can find real help. The true help that you can find, though, is not looking for someone else, but looking inside you. This is Robert Smith. We'll talk to you later. Bye.